It's a lot of restless nights. A lot of restless nights of getting on to it, man. Where are we at? We spending so much, all as much. Let's see the stats, man. Okay. Overall income, we are at 758,899,452. Come on. Let's get
Everything all right?
to the billion. No, not everything is all right. Everything is not all right. Oh. All right, let's see what work we can do today, man. Let's get to work. Let's get to work. We got to hit this million before GTA 6, man. It's almost everybody's goal to get to the billion. Did I say million? I meant billion. To get to the billionaire, man, we got to get to the billionaire worth of assets. I wish we could have shot that open, right? But three, it's basically 250 million that we gotta get. Oh my goodness, dude. Ugh. Oof. Ooh. We can do it though. We can do it. We basically have a year to do this. We have a year. We could do it in a year. We can do this in a year. Okay. What is that? We would basically have to make roughly 1,000,000 a day. Right? No? Yeah. Roughly around 1,000,000 a day. I think that's how much we got there, and a little bit more, just over a little bit more than 1,000,000 a day. Which isn't gonna be too bad. You know, that's not too bad. That's doable. 1,000,000 a day. That's what our goal is, you know. If we get sometimes, and that's turning up on the double money. We gotta turn up on the double money. That's the game plan. And yes, it's gonna be about we only could get almost like an hour a day, you know. We wanna keep our sanity, keep it still going, you know, play other games, still enjoy life, you know, without going too insane of just playing one game, you know. We love GTA, and there was a dedication, man. We dedicated 15 years basically, or 10. We could say we dedicated 10 years for GTA 5, man, you know. And hitting this goal is the pinnacle of goals to hit. It's one of the pinnacles to hit. And we can do it. And we could do it. We got major updates and stuff that's gonna keep us alive. I mean, like keep us engaged to still want to play. I mean, we got the mansions coming up by the end of this year. You know, potentially some other content that's going to be epic. So we have a few things that is still going on that I'm actually surprised that, you know, Rockstar is adding some of these things. Like it's like pretty surprising that they're adding new content when this other content is coming out, because I feel like they're adding the content of what potentially, if not 100%, that Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to have. And they're kind of just like, let's see how they do, and slowly preparing us for this transition. Like not putting out too much, but enough that we're like, okay, I had a mansion before. And you know, you kind of figure out what you could do in those mansions, how you want to do your mansions, and you know, it might, because we might get another heist. Who knows? We might get some new missions on how we want to do with our mansions, and you know, the different type of invites, and we may be even be able to throw parties in the mansion. Because I mean, what else would that be? You know, you go ahead and host a little party. You make a quick little 5,000 or probably a little bit more. You know, you make what is a mansion? How much is a mansion paying out when they have parties? I mean, what they have a party, you cash out on what, maybe 50,000, 75,000, 60,000, and I think that would be something that a lot of people will be doing. Just hosting parties, man. Like you get some DJ, you gotta go ahead and get some missions to get the DJ equipment and stuff like that. Or we may even have missions where you go and get some cars. You know, you get some cars, you get the car, bring the car to the mansion, or you know, who knows? It might be that you might have to sell the mansion. Who knows? Who really knows? You know. But I think that would be something clutch though to add in a mission for our houses because we really don't have any. At least that I'm aware of. There's no missions for the houses. Like we put cars in them, and that's pretty much it right there. Like, how often do we go back to our houses? You know, unless you're playing, you know, for RP, you know, the role playing, you really don't go back to your house quite often, as much as you would probably think that you would. But then again, it's just like there was no use. It was just like put your car in there, and most of the time we called our mechanic to get our car. Unless you were doing like a garage, like tour for some people, or you invite somebody over, you were rarely ever at your house and all the properties that you have. You know, and at this certain point, when you have a whole bunch of houses, you kind of just put your cars as far as themes. Like you like play this game where you don't even use the house for the house. It's for theming some of your cars on what cars that match the house. I keep forgetting that we gotta unlock this. This car's actually nice. Look at this. So we're homey. But I don't know. I think the mansions is gonna be pretty sweet. You know, that's gonna go ahead and that's gonna catch a lot of eyes for a lot of people to get back to wanting to go ahead and get back on, because we've been asking for that. The getting the mansion been up in the air for a long time. Like we wanted to get a house, like a house mansion, because they're up there just sitting there. And I think some of them would have the for sale sign, and it was like, for when are we going to have this for sale sign? And the next thing that I only could think of on where we may get is this construction site. That construction site has been they've been working on that since forever. So I feel like that might be the next update, when they're going to do something with that construction site. That would be probably the last business that they have to offer for Grand Theft Auto 5. With the update of, you know, the enterprise or some corporation or organization that you're a part of, and that really sets it. Like that's the icing of the cake right there. But we'll see. We'll see. There's what the heck was that? But yeah, we'll see what else they could add. I mean, probably the next thing that they can add, like, hey, look, you see the shoe print on here. What they gonna do with the club? But they already know what they're gonna do with the club on Grand Theft Auto 6. I mean, they got the ultimate thing, man. They got the jiggle. You know, if you have the jiggle, I mean, and that doesn't even go just for the backside. I mean, you got the jiggle in the front. You know, for some of the guys with that loves the keg instead of the 6-pack. You know, when running, you see, you know, they got the waves going, man. They got the waves going. And even with the now, all of them have the check mark that if you don't have check marks on all of these, then it's like you don't even care, honestly. You didn't even get the full experience of how to really play Grand Theft Auto to the stream. But when you rob the convenience stores, it's so Jason just, hey, Jason came to collect and he straight up slapped my man. Like, what we doing? Where's the, straight up, collecting the funds that you didn't even got to go too crazy with trying to rob the convenience stores anymore. But I can't wait for the heists, man. The heists is going to be the new ways on how to make money. Excuse me. I think that's going to be at a strong peak. Because now with that, when making money on here, and that's what's like, we got to get to the billion, man. We got to get to the billion. That even on here, it could feel so repetitive at times that you're just like, you almost don't even want, because it could feel like a job. It really feels like a job, and you have to set that goal, man. If you don't set that goal of
I told them, hands-on
like,
really does offer.
I can't even explain it. Like, because you don't really want to set a goal where it just feels like you get on the game and you're working, because it does feel like that. I mean, we ain't gonna even lie, but you want to set a goal that's just like, I look forward to playing these missions. I look forward to doing this with my friends. And let's do it, So I feel like the heists may. I'm not 100% sure. We got a battle score. I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like the heists and some missions are going to be a lot more strategic. What is that? Has this always been here? Quick pharmaceutical supplies. Visit to begin delivering medical. I haven't seen this before. We're gonna have to check that out. I didn't know that was there. Has that always been there? Huh. But yeah, it's gonna be an interesting ride, man. And I was looking at some other games, man. That kind of will hold us over until we get to the GTA, the ultimate GTA 6 that we're so much looking forward to getting into our hands with so much things going on, where we're like, man, we better get to see GTA, before whatever happens in the world. Because the world is going through a lot. It is going through a lot. And we just don't know. We honestly don't know. Is one of my things here? Good. Did I see this thing over here? Do I not see it? Huh. Thought I would have seen it in here. No? Is there something in there? Maybe not. Maybe there isn't anything in there. No, it shows something in there. Maybe I'm missing it. But yeah, we have a lot of things that are going on in the world that in hopes that we get this chance to actually see this game. No. And unfortunately it wasn't gonna come this year, which we all was so much hoping for it to come this year. But that's okay. We're patient. We can be patient for a lot of for what this game is, because what happened with some of these games that the expectations was at an all-time high, and now that we've seen what happened or how those games turned out, we're like, you know what? It's like, well, it's going to be worth the wait, and we don't want the rush to really happen. Like no rushing, no rushing. But with all that said, y'all enjoy the gameplay. A nice strong hour of what we are soon and would never forget GTA 5 Road to a Billion. This game will always be with us, man. We're gonna be turning up all the way to a million, man. Let's do this, y'all. All right, enjoy.
fucking pieces of shit.
Cheese dick, asshole!
Where you gonna go?
Go,
Trucha!
get it down! Come back, carnales! Oh, fuck! Eduardo, escape!
Casino and Resort presents a brand new car available to win today, simply with the spin of a wheel.
You fucking piece of shit!
Excellent. Now you just need to find the correct suite. Follow your nose. It will smell of good times. Or just look for the one with platoon of security men outside.
You motherfuckers! You fucking idiot! You motherfucker!
Well, as my uncle would say, they also cannot hear you when they are dead. A wise saying, but the guards on the inside will be very much alive.
¡Me voy a divertir!
Don't forget the photograph. You must find the right man.
¡Tenemos un caído!
When was the last time you went to Fort Zancudo, Capitan? I was there not so long ago, although this is a complicated story. Anyway, now we go back on a little shopping trip. Private military company are organizing purchase of just the kind of aircraft we need for high-altitude drop over Mr. Rubio's island. You go there, find it, and redirect it. Perhaps trespassing on military base is a good time to practice clandestine maneuvers, Capitan. If you find a circuit breaker, you could cut the power and the lights. Lights out, yes? Well done. It won't be long before the backup generator kicks in. Make the most of it. Are you in? Search for a control terminal. You'll need to open the doors if you want to leave with the plane. Store this
You're a boring shit! You'll have nowhere to go! You peasant! Take cover, everyone! You will die! Shit, they shot him! Look at this stupid asshole! We need an ambulance!
You fucking asshole! You're nothing but a parasite on a...
Oh, what creative piece of shit! Ah! Ah! Larry is down! Ah! Shit! Ah! Fuck my... God! You're mine! Take cover! Ah!
Fuck you!
Ah, the police. They object to death cancellation, yes? You should lose them.
You fucking asshole!
From the sounds of it, all debts are cancelled. Very good, Capitan. I will let our pilot know.
Break a leg.